We've been talking about the denial of self as the pathway towards spiritual renewal, but is it actually possible in this life? Is it possible for us to become more like Jesus? That's the question. And we have to ask this question because it's not obvious. With the failures of Christian leaders regularly occurring and how little real life difference exists between Christians and non-Christians, it would be easy for us just to give up on this idea of real spiritual transformation. And maybe we are just sinners, saved by grace, nothing more. But maybe that type of thinking is part of the problem. Maybe in our overemphasis on behavior change as the way to become like Jesus, we allowed the pendulum to swing to the other side, a more fatalistic approach to becoming like Jesus. I am who I am, and what will be, and there's nothing we can really do about it. However, Paul wrote a couple thoughts that encourages us to stay engaged with spiritual formation, to not give in to this fatalistic idea that we are who we are and nothing ever really changes, especially the human condition. In 2 Corinthians 3, verse 18, Paul wrote, "But we all with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as from the Lord, the Spirit." We are being transformed from glory to glory right now. Transformation is happening. You watching these simple devotionals reveal that you set yourself up to become more like Jesus. Toward the end of Paul's life, he wrote these words to his protege Timothy in 2 Timothy 4:7. "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the course. I have kept the faith." Maybe Paul arrived at becoming fully like Jesus, but my guess is that rather than focusing on the end destination, he focused on the journey, the fight, the course, and he never gave up on it. Maybe another way of thinking about discipleship and spiritual formation is what it's like to learn a language. Ja znam mali Hrvatski. I know a little Croatian, that's what that means. But it took 3 things for me to grow in my knowledge and use of that language. And the same 3 things it takes to grow spiritually: vision, intention, and a plan. Vision. Why do you want to learn it? What will it add to your life, and how much will it cost? What will it take? Those who pursue spiritual development have taken some time to answer the question why and how. Jesus talked about counting the cost of following him. But more than vision is needed. You need intention. Learning a language doesn't just happen over time because you wanted to learn it. Just waiting for something to happen is a sure way for it to not to happen. And that leads to the final element of spiritual development, the actual doing the work. Yes, it takes work. Signing up for language courses, listening to recordings, immersing yourself in the culture, practice, and more practice. Spiritual formation, becoming like Jesus, is possible in this life. It is a gift from God. He does the work for us, but we partner with him by providing a vision to grow, an intention to flourish, and a plan to work it out, to fight the good fight. So I want you to ask yourself, why do you want to become like Jesus? What's your vision for leaning in to be like him? Take a moment and write a few ideas down about the why. And then intention is obviously present because you're listening to this. You're not waiting for it to just happen. But what is your plan beyond just watching these devotionals? What other steps can you take this week to grow more like Christ? Maybe it's to find a mentor or someone to process what you are learning. Maybe it's getting involved in a community group, participating in Sunday services. Is that part of your spiritual rhythm? Do you regularly read God's word? There are so many ways. So take some time to write down a plan, a weekly rhythm of spiritual growth practices. And let's do it together with God's help and grace. Have a wonderful day.